Today, our topic is data demystified. And what are we looking at today? What is data? Why it matters? How it affects you? And my name remains Benga David Adejuwon. Okay, straight to the business of the day. We have three objectives that we are looking at today. And the first one is understanding the basics of data. What exactly is data? We'll also be exploring real-world applications. Where can we use data? Also, we'll be discovering data careers and skills. How can I be part of this data revolution? What career can I venture into? What skills do I need to learn that will make me valuable, that will make me relevant in this, this data revolution? And we start with the definition of data, because if you don't understand it, then how can you make the best of it? Now, I've written it here that data are raw facts and figures collected for reference or analysis. Raw facts and figures collected for reference or analysis. The keyword there is the collection. That means we must be intentional about collecting this data. That means as we are doing our businesses, we keep record of our data. And then after that, we can analyze it. Data helps organizations to make valuable decisions. Without data, there's no way we can refer to what has happened in the past. Imagine the Prime Minister of United Kingdom trying to make a speech without having facts and figures. It will be very watery. And that is not what we want. Now, what are the types of data we have? We have structured data and we have unstructured data. Now, what are structured data? These are well organized and stored in databases. What's a database? It's just a location where you store, data for future reference. So it is well organized, it is stored. Example, we have SQL or SQL, just saving it up there. What are unstructured data? Just free form, like emails, videos, social media. Like we have saved videos on your devices, your laptop or your phones. They are just there. They are not structured. That means you cannot leave the phone at home and then make reference to it and get insight from it. Even though it is unstructured, you can still reform this data so that you'll be able to make insight, generate insight from them. That means no matter how unstructured the data is, you can reform it, you can transform it, and then it will be valuable to make insights, to make decisions. And you will agree with me that we all interact with data every day. Whether you're trying to search for information on the internet, you're trying to find location of a place, or you want to buy something, or you want to, watch a movie. We all interact with data on a daily basis, every day. You are in your living room, you want to watch a movie, and then you just start scrolling. From what you have watched in the past, you'll be seeing suggestions, recommendations, and that's all from data analytics, all from data analytics. Now, why does data matter? Why should we be bothered about it? The truth is that anyone or any organization that is data-driven will always outshine or outperform their competitors. For example, you go for an interview as an individual and you are data-driven. They ask you questions, you're able to make reference, to what you have done in the past. In the year 2022, I developed this. In the year 2025, I did this, I did that. And somebody that just comes to that same interview and they're asking him and he's just doing copy and paste. Data is this, the information is this, and that is all he can offer. The two of them will not be at the same level when on the score grid. So if you are data-driven as a business, as an organization, as an individual, you will always outperform your competitors through better decisions and, efficiency. You'll be more efficient than your competitors. Why? Because you are talking from the realm of understanding. You know what you are talking about. You have facts to to back it up. You are not just, speaking to the air. You have points that you are making. You have great facts to back up your decision, to back up whatever you are saying. And that is why it is very important that we are data driven. We should not just say, no, it is just for the analysts, it is just for the IT experts. No, it is for everyone. Now, why do organizations make use of data? They use data to make better decisions. They use it to predict trends. What happened 5 years ago? How can we improve on that? For example, as a business owner, you know that when it is coming to summertime, people will always buy, summer clothes. Now, what kind of summer clothes do people buy? You can you can predict, you can plan, you can now increase whatever you are, the orders you are placing. Why? Because you have data to back it up. You know that by the time it is August, this is the kind of product that people will want. And why do they use data again? To improve efficiency. Even in staffing, as a business owner, you can check out of my staff, who are those that are efficient, who are those that are bringing in business, all from data. You can check and say, okay, this Mr. Timothy is doing this and this and this, whereas this other person is not doing it. Why are you not doing it? What are you bringing to the table? It is all coming from analyzing the data that you have, data that is available to you. And that's why we must take it very seriously. Now, let's talk about companies that leverage data. Let's talk about the big ones. Talking about Amazon. They use data to analyze and to predict and to recommend products. Imagine Amazon without data. Imagine Amazon without the ability to be able to predict the future, be able to think into the future. Imagine during COVID, how much of products that Amazon sold online, strictly online. Why? Because they could predict the future. They could see that, yes, things are moving now from the physical to online, and they were able to leverage on that. Imagine Uber. They can optimize their prices. They can leverage on it, and then they can make more money from it. They can, with demand and supply, say, okay, at this point in time, for example, Sunday mornings, we have fewer drivers, but we have more people that wants to take a ride. So what do? Let's increase the price a bit. And then they can be able to maximize that, all because of analysis. So the system is just there, adjusting things, and everybody is winning. Customers are winning, the business owners are winning. Imagine Netflix, personalized content. Imagine you have watched a particular movie and you are seeing recommendations in line with that movie. Imagine I'm someone that does not like cartoon and I've never watched cartoon and I'm trying to scroll through movies and I'm seeing cartoons. I will not be happy with that. But with proper analysis, the system is able to say, okay, this person doesn't like cartoon, this is what he likes, and then he's bringing that kind of recommendations for me. And if I'm to, I'll just purchase. Why? Because of analysis. Now look at smaller businesses. Talk about bakers, talk about tailors, talk about poultry owners, talk about farmers. How can they maximize and use data to their favor? Now they can use it to monitor customers' behaviors. They can predict trends. They can say, okay, at this point in time, we have more people that want to place order for example, cakes or donuts or whatsoever it is. You can say, okay, my customer likes blue color more, or my customers, they prefer a green topping. You can use data to your favor. And you have competitors. Your competitors are not sleeping. They know you are also trying to win the market. So they are also trying to use data to their favor. But if you are on top of your game, you'll be able to maximize it. You'll be able to, and sit down, check your customers, and see how you can tailor, personalized advertisement to them, marketing to them. Just market them. Of course, you know what their preferences are, and then you can just, maximize it using that. Now let's move into different industries that make use of data. Think about the healthcare. Now let's use United Kingdom as a case study. Imagine there is no data in the NHS. How will they be able to predict the future? How will they be able to predict that, okay, at this time of the year, there will be more requests for vaccines. There will be more requests for healthcare demand. There will be more requests for this and for this and for this. Or we'll need more doctors in this part of the country. We'll need more nurses at this part of the country. It is all from data. There are a set of analysts that would, look into the trends and then recommend it to the management and say this and this and this is what we need to do. Imagine finance, imagine banking system, imagine a bank like HSBC or First Bank of Nigeria. If they are not maximizing data to their advantage, they would have been out of business by now. But because of analysis, they're able to say, okay, can we not just diversify? Can we try and rebrand? Because other our competitors are rebranding. Can we see the benefits? Can we see why we should do that? And before you know it, they are revolving. They are taking their space in the markets. Marketing, very large. If you want to be relevant in marketing industry, you must be on top of your game. You must, ensure that you are on top of your analysis. See how you can outshine your competitors. Imagine sports as large as it is. If you want to be in charge, you must be in charge of your analysis. You must ensure that you are using data for your benefits. Now, you should care about data if you can answer yes to any of these questions. Do you make decisions? Do you analyze data? Do you want to future-proof your career or your business? Do you want to be on top of your game? If your answer is yes to any of these questions, then data is for you. Then you should care about data. You should care about data. You should ensure that as it is evolving, you are also upskilling, you're also learning, you're also being part of it. Otherwise, you just, be at the back. But I'm sure that you want to be on top of your game. And that means data is for everybody. It's for everybody. Either you are in business, you are in career, you are just trying to, future-proof your career, you want to just be relevant. And the good thing is that AI is here and it is here to stay. If you want to be relevant in this world of AI, then you must be interested in data. You must be interested in data. Now, I've put some of the parts in data on the screen. It looks very overwhelming. Yes, it's intentional. For you to know that there are so many parts, so many career paths that you can venture into. Yours may not be, you may not be so good in programming. There's still something for you can do. There's still a part of data that you can enjoy. I have data analyst, business analyst, benefit analyst, benefit list, data scientist, data engineer, a whole lot of them. And this is just some of them. Some of them, I didn't put everything on the screen. So that means there's a part of it that you can just develop interest and you can enjoy. But the question is, will you do what is needful for you to take up one of these roles? Will you do what is needful? And then ways businesses, maybe you're a business owner on the call, ways businesses can maximize data for success. Now, I have the first one is data-driven decision making. That means you are not just making decisions impulsively. You are not just saying, okay, because I woke up on this side of the bed, then let's start doing marketing. Or because my competitors are doing Facebook advertisement, then we must do that. No, you have your figures, you have your facts to back it up. And it's okay. Now, because this and this and this and this is relevant to our business, then let us do it. And when you do that with facts, with analysis, you will get good results from that decision. So data quality is important. And then you should build a skilled team, a skilled team. And how do you do that? You use analysis. You should know when you need an analyst. You should know when you need a software developer. You should know when you need an accountant. And all this will come from the place of data. You understand the skill set that you have in place and then how to improve on them. And then prioritizing data privacy and security, very key. Very key. As a business owner, your data, even your business, is as secured as your data. If somebody has access, for example, now I have access to the secrets or to the data of Facebook, and I decide to sell it to a competitor, you can just imagine what happens. So you must take these things seriously as a business owner. Prioritize your privacy and security. And then another point is that data quality. And in my subsequent videos, I'll be, talking more about data quality. Now, what are the skills that you can develop that will make you relevant in this data evolution? It looks like a very big space. Where do I start from? What can I do? Like, how can I be relevant? I tell you the good thing, you can start from the place of Microsoft Excel. It looks like a common tool, but I tell you, Microsoft Excel is so powerful that it got me my first role as a data analyst. Microsoft Excel. You can do so much with it that if you can master it, you can kickstart your career in data analysis. And where do you start from? Just start from the basics, from where you are, and then keep developing yourself. So the key, that's why it is number one on this slide. Microsoft Excel. The next one, you can, when you master Excel, then you can start thinking about Google Data Studio, Power BI, Tableau, SQL, SPSS, R, Python, Azure, and the likes. But don't be scared. Don't be like, oh, it is just too difficult. It is just so much. No, start from somewhere. Even as a business owner, your Microsoft Excel skill, try and sharpen it. You should not be doing business and not have a record of your customers. That is not acceptable in the world of AI. 2025, you should have a database of your customers. It may be as simple as a Microsoft Excel. Just fine-tune it. And then the birthday of your customers. Just send them a thank you text message on their birthday. That goes a very long way. When next they want to, for example, they want to make maybe sew a cloth or buy something from the market, and you have it, you will come to their mind first. Why? Because you sent them a special thank you message and a happy birthday on their birthdays, on their birthday. So it is very key. It is very key. Imagine it's wedding anniversary that you're keeping track of, and you are a baker, and on their wedding, maybe 2 weeks their wedding anniversary, you just send them a personalized, marketing. Maybe it may be a flyer, an email, or something. As you are planning for your, anniversary, don't you think you can do this, do this, do this? And before you know it, you would have taken it. That business would have come to you. So don't be scared. As I said, just start from somewhere. Start from Microsoft Excel, and then you are just graduating and then moving up and up the ladder. Now, let's take a very simple example. If you look at, okay, the question is, which do you understand more, or which do you understand better? This one or this one? They are both from the same data sets, from the same, Microsoft Excel, but different visualization. This or this. Now, this looks so clumsy, so exhausting. Like, where do I start from? Where do I start from? Where do I start from? But from this, you can see the government is the highest. Even if you don't know data analysis, you can see that, it is the highest. And you can see the figures there. You can see that it is followed by small businesses. And you can see the year, 2014, 2013. So 2014, on the average, has more. You can see it there. And that is the power of data analysis. Power of data analysis. You can see things easily on the screen. Now, you have heard this. What are the steps for you to take? And I will say, start learning today. The best time to plant a tree was yesterday. And the next best time is today. Is today. That's the next best time. So please take the bull by the horn. Ensure that indeed you are, you know, you are taking it seriously. Because in the world of AI, a whole lot of things can be achieved easily. It will not be nice you go for an interview or you are bidding for a contract and you're not able to answer some simple questions about data. If you are bidding for the same contracts, and I'm able to tell them that in the year 2020, pre-COVID, I was able to deliver so, so, and so, and so, and so. During COVID, I was able to deliver so, 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 and so, and so. And then after COVID, in 2025, see where my business is. And then there's someone else that says, that brings, just words of mouth, telling them what they can do, what they can do, and what they can do. They will give me. Why? Because I have facts to back up what I'm doing. I have facts to do that. And they will listen more to me. And the good thing is that there are free and paid resources available to kickstart your data journey. Free, online. And that's why this channel has started, to be dropping tips for you, to be able to train you, those areas that you think, okay, you need help. Because we learn differently. Some people are good learning with videos, some are good learning with one-to-one teaching, and just the way it works for you. Just yourself, you know what works best for you. But the thing is that start learning today. Now, what are the key takeaways from today's session? The first one is data is everywhere, and data is everyone's business. It is your business. It is my business. And AI has come to stay. You should be interested in it. And the good thing is that, as I have said, it is not overwhelming. You can start from where you are. If all you know, in fact, even if you don't know Microsoft Excel at all, we have a free training coming up next month that would, showcase it to you, let you know what you can do with it, how you can improve your skills, enhance your skill with Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Power BI. Just start from where you are. Be interested. And once you take interest in it, then you can start learning. You can start understanding, okay, this is what I can do, to maximize my stay, whatever I can do in this data revolution. There's something you can do. There's something you can do. And then understanding it can boost your career, your business, and your decision-making skills. You're not just talking from the place of, vague words. No, you have facts to back it up. You have figures to back it up. You know what you are saying. So it helps you in your decision-making skills. And I say to you, to everyone on this call, join the data revolution, because the time is now. There was a question somebody asked about AI. Is it going to take away our job? The truth is that it's not going to take away your job if you don't give your job to it. What do I mean by that? When Microsoft Excel, came, when the software came newly, people were scared. How do we, I do calculations with my head, I use calculators and the likes, but Excel can do it in a split of seconds. People were as well scared. But today, Microsoft Excel helps us, to be more efficient. The same way with AI, it is not here to take away your job, it's here to enhance you, to make you more efficient. So you should join the data revolution. You should join the people that are, enhancing their skills. And that's why we have 4 weeks Microsoft Excel and Power BI training coming up next month. It's just for 4 weeks, and it is actually free for anyone that wants to join. It is a way of giving back to, to the society, a way of improving and increasing knowledge in people. And then please, follow me on social media for daily data tips. And I am sure that you will enjoy it. Yes, today's session was quite short, but, interesting. I'm sure you must have learned one or two things from it. And it will not stop here. It will keep, we'll keep doing it every now and then. Tips, ideas, for you to improve and to increase your knowledge in data. Thank you for joining today. I appreciate. And then please follow us on all social media platforms. And the handle is at Master Data with Dave. And this is the flyer for our free Microsoft Excel and Power BI training coming up in April. It is tutor-led. It is an online course. It's flexible, beginner-friendly, practical, hands-on learning, expert tutor. I'm sure you must have checked out my profile. And then it is to boost your career. It's to make you better than where you are as at now. No matter your level, you are just starting, you don't even know anything about it. Don't worry, just come to this training. And I am sure that by the time you are done with the training, either for Microsoft Excel or for Power BI or for both, I am sure you will be a better person. And the date is on the screen, 5th to 31st May 2025, and the time is 5 p.m. BST or 4 p.m. GMT. The registration link was on the screen. My email is there, and then my YouTube, handle is there as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.